very much a digital era photographer. When I started in photography, Canon had already given the world the 5D Mark II, so DSLRs were very much the dominant force in the space. So film was never really on my radar. So fast forward to right now, and while film photography isn't dead, it's become very, very niche. And right now in 2023, the price of film is unnecessarily expensive. When I was looking to buy 35mm film to make this video, I had a really hard time finding rolls of film of any decent stock for less than about £15 per roll. Add to that about another £10 for processing, and it starts to get really expensive. Now, to put that into perspective, on my last walk with Mike, I shot around 700 frames in a day. And this of course cost me nothing except for the cost of charging the batteries if you really want to go there. So let's run some numbers real quick, and then I promise we'll get into some photography. So 700 shots divided by 36 comes out at around 19.4 rolls of film. So 20 rolls to keep things simple. And the combined cost of film and processing is £25 based on the £15 that I was seeing when I was searching for that film. So 20 times 25, that's £500. Do you have any idea what you can get on the used market for £500? That's bonkers. And that's not really taking into account the actual hit rate of the images, because I mean, let's face it, about 75% of those images are going straight to the bin. Of my 700 shots, I had about 60 that were probably good enough for social media, things like that, and maybe 4 or 5 that I would consider printing or sticking in a zine. That's less than a 10% hit rate, which means that 450 of that £500 you're throwing in the bin. Now granted, I'm shooting mirrorless and oftentimes in burst mode, so I'm definitely shooting way more than I need to. But this is the reality and flexibility of digital photography, so why are people still shooting film in 2023? Now I expect people will say that it forces you to slow down and consider your compositions a little bit more, but I do that on digital anyway. But I don't have to spend enough money that I could replace my camera every 2 weeks. Now, I'm not hating on film or film users, I genuinely just don't understand. Now with that said, I do understand why people want to shoot medium format or large format film. Something like a AstrHori or a Yashica 124G with that square format, I really do like that look. And when you consider the price of getting into medium format digital, film in this regard is probably the better way to go. But since I don't own a AstrHori or a Yashica at this point, I'm shooting 35mm Kodak Gold 200 on a Super SL2, a Praktica Super SL2 that was given to me and has been pretty much a shelf decoration until this point. Now, I'm not sure if the seals on this camera are any good, but I do know the light meter doesn't work, which is where this little beauty comes in. Pergear were kind enough to send me this little AstrHori light meter that will just sit neatly up here on the hot shoe, and it actually matches this look perfectly. And you can set this up to give real-time readings, so fingers crossed it'll make up for the broken light meter and allow me to properly expose my shots. So the plan today is to sling a roll of film through this camera, see if the seals are any good, see if it's garbage, see what I'm up against. I have 3 rolls of this film, so my plan is to use this as a test roll, address the camera issues if there are any, and then on Saturday when I go to York, I'm going to take the other 2 rolls with me. I'm meeting up with a few people, and it's just going to be like coffee and cameras, and it's going to be awesome. Back to right now though, let's get the film in the camera and go for a walk. Alright, so slight change of plan. Just as I loaded that film in the camera, something came up, so I didn't get to go for my walk. And today's Saturday, today I'm going to York right now, so this is the test day for this camera. But I just stopped off at the side of the road here. I've just seen these, see, I kind of like wind turbines, a lot of people hate them. I think they're very cool. And there's 3 little trees here, a couple of wind turbines in the background. Could be a shot. All right then, let's get to York. F8. 1,500 per second, then just wait for a subject. Sorry. So we've got the F9 apparently. I just like the scale of it above the buildings there. Alright, so I still don't get it. I reached about 30 shots on that first roll and switched back to the Olympus because I was getting so frustrated not knowing whether I've gotten the shots or anything. I can totally see why digital took over. On a positive note, that AstrHori light meter worked really well, as you saw from the images. The exposures were pretty much spot on. And I've got a few more images to show you from when I finished off the roll once I'd got home. So what am I missing? Was it Paul Lynch's choice, the 35mm format in general, just a mindset I don't have for film yet? I don't know. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm very much a digital era photographer, and you give me any digital camera and I'm pretty confident I can get a usable image with it. I mean, I built this channel off of using cameras that most people deem pointless because they're so old. But with film, I didn't have that confidence. Even when I saw a composition that had potential, I wasn't sure if I should shoot it again or just call it and walk away. I just didn't know. But I still have 2 rolls of film left, so I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. What am I doing wrong? What do I need to do? Is it focal length? Is it my approach in general? Just let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next one.